Welcome back, guys, to Season 2, Episode 6. We're going to go right into our questions because do we have some deep, juicy questions this week? Some could be tearjerkers, I believe, and some are really heartfelt, and some just really need some answers.
Yeah.
So we're going to dive right into the first question. I'll let my baby read.
Okay.
No, I'll read.
Okay.
And then you answer the question and we go from there.
I can do that, babe. I can do that.
All right, guys. The first question is coming from Nashville, Tennessee. It says, "Hey, Tonya, I have a question for you and Trey. How do you get over the past, yet it was painful, in order to have a long-lasting relationship in the future? A lot of pain and trust that has carried into the future relationship."
Okay.
You get it?
I get it, babe. How can you build a strong future when all this craziness has happened in the past? How do you get past that? How do you get over it? This really flows well into what we just covered in our introduction section as far as, rebuilding relationships. So it's a good segue. How do you do that? First of all, both individuals have to want to do that. One person can't come in wanting a relationship and the other person is on the fence. You both have to want to rebuild it. Now, once you decide that, then you need to sit down and have open and honest conversation about what the pain is in both individuals. And I know one time when I actually went to see a therapist, yes, I have, one thing they told me was when you're sitting down and having a conversation with someone, don't try to tell them what they're feeling. Only thing you can do is address what you're feeling yourself. So when you two, the person who sent this, when you and your partner sit down and discuss these different pains, you need to talk about your pain that you're experiencing and your partner needs to share. Now, when either party is talking, you need to listen. And one way of checking to see if you're hearing each other is for the other person to go back and say, well, let me say what I heard you saying. Am I correct? Clarify so you'll know what you both are discussing. How do you get past this? Time, love, and commitment. That's all. That's how I look at it. Time, love, and commitment. You have to put the time in to have continuous conversation. You have to love each other unconditionally, even with the hurt. And you have to be committed to want to make this relationship work. Now, are all relationships that has pain from the past, do they all work? Absolutely not. There comes a time when you've done all those things. You put time in. You've talked, you've communicated, you've tried the whole dating thing. But still, there is this hurt in your heart that you can't take away. And that's when you know it's time to cut your ties. It's time to let go. That's my opinion on that, babe. What you saying? You're over here just smiling with your pretty self.
Thank you, baby.
Just sexy as a... Oh, Lord.
Okay, guys. This question hits close to home for me. And I say that because coming out of a 14-year relationship, when you try to get over the past of painful experiences you had with this particular person, you kind of try to see the future and you want to go to the future with this person, but something keeps pulling you back to these painful past experiences, or you keep having these heated discussions, and when you have heated discussions, these painful past conversations are coming up. That's the first place where you're going wrong. If you and your partner are getting into arguments and the first thing you both do is bring up the painful past, that's already ruining your future. If you're going to genuinely let go of the past and say we start from scratch and let's lay it all out on the table, let's move forward, this is what we want, you're going to have to both be on the same page, on the same track. One can't be here and the other one's still down here trying to get up to where you are. You have to be there together in order for it to work. Every time you get into an argument, if you keep feeling this painful past, you're struggling to get to your future. You may never get there. You may fight it out and try to last as long as you can and, struggle to try to get there. But truth be told, sometimes when our relationships have expired, we ignore that. We try to ignore that in our head. Oh, no, it's got to work. We can make it work. No, I know it can work. But sometimes it's really not there anymore. And you holding on to, like I said, a lot of people hold on to this. And I was one of these people. You hold on to years. You hold on to security. You hold on to the comfort zone. You hold on to, this is who my kids were used to. It's like you just have a reason to just hold on for all the wrong reasons. So the truth be told, just my opinion and my opinion only, because me and my baby don't agree on the same things all the time. If it's something that you really truly want to get over and have a future with this person, you guys have to be very front, open, and honest with each other. And you can't let that painful past continue to walk in the present and go into your future, because you will not last.
Right.
And that's my honest opinion. I mean, I wish you the best. And if it's something evidently it's something you want because you sent the question.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish you the best and hoping that you can make it work. And just realize sometimes things that we want to work and last just don't. We have to accept that and know how to be adults about it and move on.
That's true. That's true. I mean, that's true, babe. Ain't much else we can say about that. That's true. Some will work, some won't. That's just life. But
I don't care if you go have a baby together. I don't care if you go out and get married. None of that will keep you guys together.
No.
Again, I've been there and done that.
Because it doesn't erase.
It doesn't erase all that painful past.
No,
I'm sorry.
It doesn't.
Let's go buy a house together. Let's have a baby together. Let's go get married. Let's have a certificate. And then 6 months later, you back in misery.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you just put Band-Aids on it. And it's not going to heal.
No. Need some good cortisone. That's love. I'm just playing. All right. The next question is coming out of Detroit, Michigan. And the question reads, how long should someone wait before moving in together? Is there a hidden rule somewhere in the gay bylaws? If so, I didn't get that memo. Wow. How long should someone wait before moving in together? See, I'm the wrong person to ask because...
You want me to answer this first?
Go ahead, babe. You go on.
Let me answer this first. Because I think this is fairly easy for me. How long should you wait? Should someone wait before moving in together? I guess to me, it's almost like as if you found your soulmate. I don't think there's a limitation on a 2-month period, a 6-month period. Let's wait a year period. You know when that's the right move. If you feel like there's somebody I'm dating and I'm not sure about, you automatically know you're not going to move in with them. I mean, you're gonna actually say, let's take some time. Let's take our time. But if you genuinely know, you're right, keep your place and keep mine. But no, I'm sorry, if you're in love, you feel like this is your soulmate, and your heart of hearts is telling you this is the one. There's no restrictions, there's no limitations, there's no time frame that you can move in with your partner. That's my opinion.
That's my baby's opinion, and I don't know if this question came in because...
I bet you learn that partner faster, though, if y'all live together.
Oh, that's true.
Most definitely. You learn their ways.
I know lesbians. I know we have a saying that people say, you start dating and then you have the U-Haul. It's like you start dating for a couple of weeks and there comes the U-Haul moving somebody in. Like my baby say, if you're ready to be with someone and you feel it in your heart, in your gut, and no, I'm not saying after a week or two to do that.
No.
You know, at least 6 months or so, then you should know by then whether or not you want to move on with this person. It didn't take us very long to move in together at all. I would have taken her in, 2 weeks after. But, hey, I gave her time. I did. Because I knew, once I got to know Tonya, my baby, I knew what I wanted, and it wasn't any question about that. Right. So for me, I was respectful enough to give her that time to keep her own space, and I have my own space, but I wanted to be in her space every day, all day, every day.
Oh, baby.
So to this viewer who sent in this question, there really is no time. That's something that you have to judge.
You have to feel it.
And you have to want it, and your partner have to want it.
You don't move in and they're not ready for it.
And don't give
something you both want it at the
ultimatums.
same time.
No ultimatums, no forcing. It needs to be a mutual understanding, and both of you agree on it. So that's our take on that question, and hopefully we help you. And if not, send us in response, and we'll work on it some more with you. Okay?
All right.
TNT Loveology, baby. This next question is coming from Dunellen, New Jersey. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Dunellen,
New Jersey.
Yeah, it looks like Dunellen. You want to read it, babe?
Sure.
All right.
It says, I have a question or topic for a video. I'm dating a police officer and she has a lot of groupies. And before dating her, I had no clue that officer had groupies. Women throw themselves at her all the time. and a lot of her female coworkers are gay, and they always want to go out. It's hard for me to trust what she says when she tells me one thing but see otherwise. Please, I need your opinion.
I mean, when she come back, are her cuffs missing?
You're so silly.
I'm just saying.
What is you are so silly.
You know me and the popos.
She have groupies, baby. So the girl pretty much saying there's a lot of women coming at the lady she's dating, and she's a police officer. You know, they like women in uniform, so they at her, and she's trying to figure out how does she handle this. But
no, it's beyond that, baby. She's saying that she can't trust what she's telling her because
she see otherwise.
Right. So what is this police doing? What you doing? Private dancing? What you doing with your cuffs? Your
evidently she's getting off on all these girls that's throwing themselves at her.
Everybody,
she got to remember she's in a relationship too. She got to respect this too.
Okay,
go ahead.
All right. Everybody got their groupies. Everybody have groupies, whether you know it or not. You got your groupies. Okay, it's how you deal with your groupies. And I don't like the word groupies. It's just people admiring you from afar. They're objectifying you and objectifying someone that you're with. Okay, objectifying. Not groupies. Now, you have to, as an individual, make sure that those people who are objectifying you or your partner know their place and don't disrespect either one of you nor the relationship. Now, if this police officer is coming home with numbers or going out and flirting in front of you and all that stuff or behind you that you're hearing about, then you need to check your partner, not the objectifiers. Okay? You need to check this police officer. She may lock you up, but that's a chance you're going to have to take. There's a trust issue here. You don't trust your partner. It has nothing to do with the groupies. Let's look beyond the flirtatious and people objectifying your partner. You have a trust issue with your partner. So you need to deal with that. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself.
Cling, cling. Okay. Yeah, I think it starts with the communication. Either you guys have a gap somewhere. Because, like my baby said, there's a trust issue somewhere, and you need to address it. It's not necessarily about, really, to me, it's not about the groupies or the girls that's attracted to her or whatever, because I think that's a good thing. People liking your woman or they attracted to what they see, but it's yours. She's yours. But if there's some trust issues there and you see otherwise, you need to address her, and she needs to make you more comfortable with the way you're feeling.
Right.
Because evidently it's something she's doing that's making you feel this way. Mm-hmm. And she needs to get a handle on that. It's okay about the groupies and the girls and all of that good stuff. However, she needs to make you comfortable and at peace. So when she do walk out that door, the groupies and all of the other stuff, that's null and void to you.
Right. I agree with that, baby. That's so true. I truly agree with that.
Because again, we all have some sort of type of groupies or people that's attracted to us from afar or always looking at us or think we're cute, think we're fine, but that's fine as long as they know their place. If they don't know their place, then she need to check that.
That's true. That's true. That's all it is. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we have another segment that leads right into this question, and it's in regards to insecurity. You are watching Trey and Tonya's Loveology, Season 2, Episode 6. We shall return.